Brigington. Hello? Testing, testing. Hello? Okay. It looks
Yo,
like
what's
my
up, man?
headset's on. Oh, my volume's not up. Hello? There we go. Okay, that's good. Oh, all of it's good. Okay, just was making sure. 35 dislikes. Oh, the dislikes are in a sad attempt to get me to pay attention to the individuals that are sending the dislikes because I'm not doing what they want. So it is coming from the PC community. I just want to let you guys know.
Well, the thing is that you just gotta do what you gotta do. Don't worry about anybody else. Like
Exactly. So
it's your
we got a busy week. I was supposed to have a debate with someone this Saturday. The individual didn't want to come to the debate. He wanted to reschedule the debate for Thursday when I'm at work. And now that I let him know that my work schedule, even though I let him know before he set up the debate, the individual is saying he wants to postpone it. You have missed your chance. Your chance is to
yeah.
have a debate with me on my channel. You called me out. You attacked me and what this channel stands for. So when you do all that dumb shit in a sad attempt to get my attention, you come to me. Because you came to me before anyway by attacking me. So you know who you are. Not going to give you any more of my time. Don't worry. The dislikes will go away by the end of the stream or by the time that we end the stream. Because they're definitely dislikes from YouTube accounts that don't have a lot of things going on. And YouTube has been doing a good job of deleting those dislikes. So don't worry about it. It's coming from the PC community. They have a lot to be sad about, a lot to be disappointed about. The one thing that they're probably disappointed about is that Ratchet and Clank is coming out. And even though it's really not a furry game, they're seeing it in a new light, in a new dimension, with new resolutions and frame rates. And a lot of the people that support PC are furries, so they are kind of disappointed they don't have access to playing that game. Also, we still got Final Fantasy, and even though it was supposed to only be 1 year exclusive to PlayStation, it looks like it's going into a year and a half or a year and some change.
And the thing is, on top of that, Sony might extend it as well.
Yeah,
We don't know.
they might extend it. So as of right now, the new DLC that's coming out this week is exclusive for 6 months, which would push it out of this year into January. And again, like Briggs said, if they see fit, they could extend it even more. Uh, the PC community does not believe that PlayStation should keep exclusives that are uh, of a high quality and that basically makes it seem like their system is inferior. You know, you can have the best specs in the world, um, but if you don't have the games to show off those specs, you just have the best specs in the world. You don't have the best game console. You just have the best system with specs. So it, they're jealous. And they want what we have, and they've been launching this stupid port begging campaign over the last 5 years, trying to get PlayStation to believe that there is a market on PC that would actually buy these console-based exclusives. And as we can see from 3 of the games that have went over to PC, are there people over there that want to buy them and play them? Yes, but not the way that they made it seem. Um, there's some stuff I want to talk about with the PC community also. I have put this in the PlayStation Legion Discord, and I'm not sure if you saw it, Briggs.
Which one?
Um, hold on. I think I put it in. I think it was fanboy quotes. Yeah, here we go. Fanboy quotes. So I won't say the individual's name. But the individual says, PC gamer, this is his about me on Twitter. He says, PC gamer advocate and PC gamer enthusiast. Nothing more, nothing less. So, I just want to make sure I was right because none of that is just confirming that, hey, I'm a PC gamer. Like when I say I'm a PlayStation gamer, that's it. It's nothing else. It's just JaytechTV PlayStation gamer. Like, you know what it is. So I looked up enthusiast. I just want to make sure I was right about this shit. Enthusiast, a person who is very interested in a particular activity or subject. So they're interested in it. So he's a PC gamer enthusiast. So he's interested in people that play on PC exclusively. Advocate, a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. So he said he's
Basically,
a PC gamer advocate. As well as
Basically,
a PC gamer.
fanboy.
Yeah, he's basically a fanboy. It's just a very articulate way of saying I'm a PC fanboy. He never admits that you're a PC gamer.
Hey, I like that. I like that though.
I have noticed that they have done shit like this for years. They've never really like confirmed what they are, because as I told you, I don't even know what they are. But it's cute. It's a little cute that it's like, hey, let me tiptoe around this shit.
Tiptoe around it.
Yeah, let me tiptoe around the fact that I'm not really a PC gamer. I'm just, I just like what they're doing and I want to be with them. It's like a groupie. I'm a PC gamer groupie basically. Advocate. You say advocate and what was it? You said advocate and enthusiast.
Yep.
Does anybody in the PlayStation community say I'm a PC gamer enthusiast? Like, what? I don't even understand that one. That's weird. Just say you're a PC gamer and be done with it. Like, shit. That's just stupid.
That's
good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Jamar Bates is in the building. Ice Queen Gaming. Mr. Heisenberg. We got a couple trolls in here. Cooper Clips. Predman. Henry again. Heck. Vegan VR King. Anna's PlayStation. Shit, we got the whole crew in here. Early in the evening. DJ D is in the house. EDM Gamer is in here. Sped Tech, I saw you the other day. But yeah, man, it's dope. It's nice to be in here with you guys. We're gonna get to the news. Dez is also here, and Craig, the tech guy, was here early. And I see William Wilderbeast was also here, and Civil How 9000. So welcome everybody. Next week we start our possibly $1 to $200 giveaway for the PSN cards, multiple days. I did see I lost subscribers, but they probably were spies anyway, so I only lost about 3. As for everybody else, make sure you stay active through the week, so Nightbot knows who to pick. I will do a test later on this week just to show you. It will be a test, but I'm still giving away a $20 PSN card, so it'll be sometime this week. It could be Thursday or Friday, just to let you guys know how it will work. So when you see your name not picked, you're like, oh shit, I'm not active enough. But yeah, it'll be like that. So yeah. What? I'm confused. What? So, I'm confused. So, somebody pretended to just be Jamar Bates just now?
Wait, what?
So that's not Jamar Bates?
I'm confused because Jamar Bates said, sup, Jamar Bates. I'm so...
Oh. How?
Oh, God, bro. What is happening?
No. Hold on.
I swear Jamar just said hi to himself. What's going on, Gene? How you doing? Starwin. That's a nice last name. What's going on, Starwin?
Yo, someone was pretending to be Jamar Bates because Jamar Bates was hidden, and there's another Jamar Bates in the
Okay, so who's the real Jamar Bates?
I don't know.
Whatever.
They both have the same.
I'm gonna let y'all motherfuckers stay until I get irritated enough to block both of y'all. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, Jamar. Yeah. This is a good chance for you to help us out. What is your YouTube link? You need to post a link to your YouTube account. Let me go see. I hop on the alternate. I'm gonna contact you on my backup Twitter account real quick.
Yo, if you're pretending to be someone, why the fuck would you say hi
So
to
all
yourself?
you have to do, Jamar, is
Yo.
And I see you still got the PS5 shit on your Twitter account. I told you about that, bro. I don't know why you doing that. I talked to you about that on Saturday. Still, I don't understand why you doing it.
Change that.
No, you just changed it. You got PS5 and big bold words on your Twitter banner, and then you got PS5 as your profile picture. Again, people are going to assume you have a PS5, and then they're going to call you out on the fact that the PS5 has been out for 8 months, and you have not tried adamantly to actually obtain one because you don't own one. Please try to save yourself the embarrassment by stop doing that. Someone gonna come at you, bro, because you always hanging around here, right? And then people are gonna be like, hey, bro, do you even got a PS5? They're gonna call you out on that. They're gonna want proof. They're gonna want trophies. They're gonna want screenshots. They're gonna want pictures. Save yourself, please. Please.
It's just I don't get, like, the thing is, like,
Wait up, what did you just say? You said, I'm going to buy a PS5 in 5 years, I swear. Bro, now is that Jamar Bates or is that a troll?
I don't think that's the real Jamar Bates. I think that's trolling.
I don't even know which one is which. You're just getting hidden. Because I went to your real Twitter account and you do actually have the PS5 shit. And I'm going to post that in the chat room so people can see that. That irritates me, man. You know, that irritates me. I don't even give a fuck if somebody owns a PS5. You don't have to put PS5 all over your account, bro. We know what you got. But when you
just have proof that you have one. That's
exactly, we already saw the proof. You don't need to do that shit. But if I know personally someone that does not have the system, it's kind of weird for you to call yourself out like that. And the part of the community where people do check receipts.
Jamar Bates anyway?
Huh?
Why is someone pretending to be Jamar Bates anyways?
I don't know. But we already.
The other Jamar Bates is actually back.
Okay, the other one's back, but it still doesn't. Jamar Bates, you need to give me your. You need to find a way. I just followed you on my backup account.
Actually, Jamar Bates.
Just need to contact us with your link.
Send me your PSN.
No. I don't need a PSN. I need his link.
I know. I have it. So if he sends it to me, I know it's him.
Okay. What the link to his YouTube account? Because that's what I need.
PSN. If he send it, don't send it in the chat. Just send it to me.
No, I was telling him to send it to me on Twitter because I just added him on Twitter.
Okay,
it's
go
easier
ahead.
that way. Yeah. So let me just go like a couple of your posts so you know it's me. It's my backup account. There should be a red circle behind my head. It's my backup account. Okay. Enough of that. Again, thanks to the PC community that has been supporting me for 5 years. Thank you, guys. You're always commenting and also subscribing to keep up with what I say and do. And you're always there giving feedback, whether it's negative or not, with the dislikes. So, you know, I mean, I guess you guys are bigger fans than some of the other people. So it is what it is. Let's get to it. Our news for today is a live stream that I...
Videos.
Huh?
Jamar just said he doesn't make videos. He watches other people.
That's cool. I don't really care. It's a lot of people don't make videos. I still want a link to your YouTube account. Let me see. So we got this. We don't need that anymore. Let's get that shit out of here. I think we're good on catching or attempting to catch up with all the TV shows that I have missed over the last 3 weeks. Good thing. Good news. I got 2 glyphs in the desert area for Returnal to get until I get that gold trophy. And then I think it's like 3 gifts in the 3rd biome. I've gotten so good at Returnal that I am successful in completing each biome.
But then you got the collectibles to do.
Those are the collectibles. That's all.
That's only collectibles you have
That's
left?
all I need in those 2 areas to get the gold. But
there
are probably the 2 other biomes in the 2nd act where there's some there's at least 2 audio recordings that I do not have. But I went through the third biome and the second biome enough to know that I haven't. There's no more audio recordings in that area. I wish there was a checklist. They don't actually have a checklist about like, hey, how much your stuff you completed. They normally have it on the cards, but the cards don't always pop up. So I'm having that problem on Returnal where the cards to keep track of the stuff that I need to be kept track of are not always popping up. I don't know if that's a PS5 issue, if that's a that's the game itself, but yeah, I'm having a problem with the cards not popping up. So that kind of sucks.
YouTube is just Jamar Bates. There's a lot of Jamar Bates. That's why.
Yeah, I've already searched you. I kept seeing a football player. I searched you on Saturday, and I could not find.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You need the link.
We need the link. So whenever you feel comfortable sending me the link, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna just give a big tip out there for people that have a YouTube account and that may post a video and may also want people to find you to watch the video. Please don't put your first and last name. Like, put a username. Put like a very unique name. Other than that, a lot of people obviously have your fucking name, and it makes it hard for other people to find you if they want to support you. So I didn't have to deal with this when I made my YouTube account in 2011, or made this one in 2011, because they were still requiring you to find a username that was not previously owned by someone else. But later on, when Google acquired YouTube and they changed all this shit, basically your Google account was your YouTube account. And a lot of people had their first and last name on their Google account. So when they made a YouTube account, it kept their first and last name, which I think is stupid. Because you should not want everybody to know your first and last name. I mean, that's the first rule of getting on the fucking internet. So, yeah, I've never put my first and last name out there. I don't do that. Plus, if you search my first and last name, a lot of other people with my first and last name can pop up. I have a common name. Huh?
This host is getting confusing because the next Jamar Bates came on and says, someone is using my name. What the fuck?
What do you mean somebody's using your name? There's a lot of Jamar Bates on YouTube.
The other Jamar Bates came on and said someone is using my name. What the fuck?
I don't even give a fuck. Fuck this shit. Let's move on, please. I don't know what the fuck we about to cover, but God, no. Trying to figure out. I wanted to talk about something I just found out about. It seems that in Far Cry 6, it will offer a third-person mode throughout the game. It's not like always.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in Far Cry 6, you will be able to switch to third person. This is an official confirmation by Game Informer.
Oh, that makes it easy for me to get it then, because I don't like first person to begin with. First person is an option where I'm okay with, but I ain't gonna run to it. Well, anyways, continue. Let's hear what you got to say on that.
I'm waiting for the first of all, it's only in certain areas. Okay, so
that's interesting though. Why the hell would they do that? That's not Far Cry.
Okay, here we go. It factored into the decision to offer a third-person option. Among the chief reasons was the team wanted players to be able to experience Danny as fully as possible. And cinematics third-person is something the team tried early on and felt surprisingly seamless. Blah blah blah. It instantly felt like there was more of a connection to Danny's journey in the world. So wait up. So Danny, you can use that name as a man or a female. So you do have an option.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
So you have an option to change it to a male or female.
Yes.
Okay, that's weird. But is it any real character customization, or is it just boy or girl?
Yeah, there's a character customization like there was in 5. It's just as limited. It's just as limited as 5 is. It's not like a true character customization. Yeah. It's just
I
Yeah,
already
limit.
see, like, it's not like super zoomed in, but it's a close shot of the character with a helmet and some sort of homemade bazooka with a sniper rifle scope on it. And maybe I should just show y'all what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at it, and it's just, it feels to me that obviously Ubisoft did it again. And what they did was, this game is obviously made for PS4 and Xbox One, but it's dated as fuck. And I don't want to sit up here and say, hey, it only looks that bad because it's so open. But it probably is. And that's not the console's fault or the next generation console's fault that will play this game and it doesn't look up to snuff. It's Ubisoft's fault. Because Ubisoft always has this excuse of, or make it seem like it's alright to have those visuals, because they make the world that big. But no one asked them to make the world that big.
No, not really.
And then, in conclusion, everybody's looking at their console like, why are you not able to do this? Or why isn't... It's like, no, bro. That's their fucking game. They decided to make the game look like that. They decided to make it run like that. So when you get this game, you know, you see stuff, just remember it is a PS4 Xbox One game. It is not a PS5 Xbox Series X game. It will definitely be limited in the visual department. I think it's still going to be a solid game, but...
No, there's a PS5 and Xbox Series X version.
Oh, I know, but the base of the game is made for Xbox One and PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could buy it for PS5 and Xbox Series X, but at its core, it was made for last generation console. Kind of like Horizon. Weirdly enough, Horizon looks better on PS5 than from what we saw from Far Cry.
Well, that's because Sony's using the power of the PS5. But
Exactly.
the point is, they're not using the full advantage of these systems.
And that's their fault. That's not the system's fault. That's their fault. The shit's there. You should use it. We shouldn't have to wait for your third or fourth game on this console for us to see how good it looks, when Sony first party are pulling out the power in the first fucking year. All I'm saying, I have higher standards and for a lot of people, and Ubisoft I don't like, and I've experienced this bullshit with them since the PS3. Them trying to be ambitious.
Oh, but you've never really liked Ubisoft, though, have you?
Oh, it was because of the PS3. There was a statement at the end of the generation, and I can't remember it so much now, but I used to be able to remember. It was something along the lines of the system wasn't powerful enough, and they blamed the PS3. Something about the system wasn't powerful enough to do on Assassin's Creed the way they wanted it to. And that's the reason why Assassin's Creed didn't look good on a PS3 and Xbox. And I think it was around that time Uncharted 2 had already came out and basically proven them wrong, and then 3 was on the way. And then we ended the generation with The Last of Us, which proved to everybody that bullshit statement Ubisoft made was bullshit. Because everybody else was pulling out the power, and you're telling me that you reached the max? So ever since they said that shit, that's when I didn't like them. Because they lied. So now you have a powerful system. PS4 was a great system. I see good shit on Uncharted 4, which is a 5-year-old game that I'm not even seeing on here. I'm disappointed. I'm always going to be disappointed when it comes to Ubisoft, but I hope they can do better. So I give them a pass right now, but I really don't want to give them a pass. But, you know, we got cross-gen games about to come out, people. Horizon, God of War, Gran Turismo, guarantee you it's going to look way better than this shit. That's the problem. You had the whole generation study the PS4. You got the development kits for the PS5. It's just weird, man. It's really, really weird. It's really weird. I'm just seeing shit in this picture that just don't look next gen or even current gen. It don't look good to me.
Yeah, when I saw that that reveal for the game, I was like, this shit looks like
because they showed cinematics first, Briggs. And I don't know why Ubisoft keeps doing that. They keep showing cinematics, then they show the game, then the game don't live up to the cinematics. And me personally, in my honest opinion, for myself, I'm disappointed as fuck. If I saw the game before the cinematics or there were no cinematics, I probably wouldn't have an opinion or anything to compare it to. But you're giving me something to compare it to. And you can't fucking reach it. You can't reach cinematic quality. Not Ubisoft. They always make their games too big. Like, you got all this other shit you gotta worry about in their world. So of course they won't be able to make the quality look that good. I mean, the lighting and all of this other stuff might be good, but
because some of those textures were like, this is PS3 type of shit, dude. This is PS3 when we're on the PlayStation 5. Like, come on now, like you developers need to become better with your craft or whatever the fuck. You need to just be better at your job in creating high quality visuals, because this shit is not excusable. It's not.
What's going on, Cyber Dragon?
You go to them.
Y'all can deal with the Jamar Bates situation. I'm tired of that shit. I'm beyond that shit. I am really, really tired. They see, that's the thing. They're fucking with you because they already know you've been called out, bro. They look at you as a joke, man. You did that shit to yourself. Damn, bro. I hate when I try to save somebody and they don't even let me save them, man. This is something he shouldn't have ever did, bro. Do not pretend you something that you're not, bro, because this community will eat you alive for doing that shit, man. They will. Fuck, I'll eat you alive for doing that shit. Like, it's true. But yeah,
it's true. No, it's facts.
It's facts. I hate dishonest people. I can't stand it, bro. You know, in an age where people are trying to make it all right to be dishonest, I don't give a fuck. I don't like it. Tomorrow is a day where I won't be late. I'm gonna do everything I need to do as soon as I get home early in the morning, so that when I wake up, bam, we're good. I'm gonna be making the like the thumbnail and everything. I'm gonna be doing it all. Don't worry, all that shit can be done on the last couple hours of work, and you know, when I get home. So I'm gonna make sure everything's good. We got the Ratchet and Clank Metacritic reviews. I'm gonna not remember any of your scores, but we're gonna go ahead and put my official score out there in the chat. And then I will be doing like everybody else's. And so if you want to take a screenshot to give me an L or a W, you can do that later on tomorrow when we go live. So I will put mine up, and this will be J, and I will say 86. Okay, Briggs, I'm going to do you next. Briggs, what's yours for Ratchet and Clank? You got
88 to 92.
Gotta get one score. So 89.
Final score. 91. 91.
91. Okay.
By the way, just so you know, Briggs. Just so you know, Briggs. Jeff Grubb is reviewing it.
Oh, I saw that. But the thing is,
Woody,
I
what's
think
your
there
score?
What was that?
What's your score?
Oh, I said 91.
He said
91. Okay, 91. Okay. So we also have somebody pretending to be Cyber Dragon. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we got a person pretending to be Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I mean,
Really? What the hell?
kind of weird, right?
What the hell?
But it's not what the hell, because remember we had this discussion that PlayStation listens
Yeah, but
to
then
people.
again, Cyber Dragon is name is Blue, so you can always figure that out that way.
Oh yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, oh, what's going on, DJD? Remember I told you like PlayStation listened to certain people about putting games on PC and they think there's an audience. Like, you see how easy it is to pretend that you're somebody you're not? You see what I'm saying? Like, they be listening to people that don't even have their system, that don't even have any real interest in. It's just like, it's more of a console war discussion thing. Like, if I have your game, the game that made my system feel like it's not as worth as much as I put into it, then maybe my system will feel like it's worthy, even though I don't want to play it. I think it was Henry that contacted me and let me know that his friend spent like $5,000 on a PC but all he does is play the game to take screenshots and like do benchmarks, but he never completes the game. He's just dipping his feet in. Like that's not what being a gamer is. So we go all the way back to the beginning of the shit I talked about today, where the dude said he's a enthusiast and an advocate for PC gamers, but he's not really a PC gamer. You know, and I just want people to understand that, bro. People be frauding. You know, if you keep it gaming, it's very simple. You know who the fuck it is. I mean, that's the community I'm in. That's why I'm here. So if you're not playing games, I don't know why you're here. You know, that's just me. True Woody, did you say 91? Or did I put 91?
I did, but
No, I did, Dre.
Then disregard
he's
that.
talking about yesterday.
What's your score, though?
He's talking about yesterday. I said 91, but I changed it to 98.
Okay. 98?
98?
98.
I mean, sorry. Shit. My bad.
The
My
fuck?
bad. 88. 80.
Oh, okay.
98. I was like, God damn.
Oh shit, that's a little too high. Oh shit. So DJ D, since you on the panel today, what's your score?
90.
Hey man, God of War got a 10, nigga. So it's not that tough. It's not that high.
I would say it's gonna be a 90.
90. Okay. I just want to put this down just for people to like take screenshots and say shit. Cause you know how people are. They're like, oh, you said this, and they're like, I'm gonna give it a low score just because I don't know people. You said 90 what?
Oh, I said 90. Flat
Is it
90.
Solid 90. Okay, that's a good one. Oh yeah, the only reason why I go
Solid
low
90.
is because I can't really trust some of the reviewers, and I'm not even getting bent out of shape at this point. So that's why I give every game the lowest score. I don't think they're low. I just don't trust a lot of the people that review games.
No, I expect it to be 91, but with Jeff Grubb reviewing, I don't trust him.
That's the only one I don't trust.
Yep.
Handful, but he's one of.
Yeah.
William Wilderbeest, he said
I put money on the line.
I guarantee he gives it a 70 or 60.
William
Yes,
Wilderbeest, he said
If the game gets enough perfect 10 scores, then Jeff Scrub review would not matter anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
so
what happened
hopefully
with Returnal.
out of 10.
Returnal still was able to get an 86, which is very high for that game. That everybody bitched about difficulty. It was actually higher than Resident Evil. So Jeff Grubb's small, stupid ass review didn't really matter at the end of the day. Because I think Returnal probably ended up with over 10 or maybe 20 perfect scores. Yeah, it got a shitload of perfect scores, if I remember correct. And then it had a lot of 9s, by the way, too. So, yeah, Wilderbeest said that Xbox will have seizures if the score is a 98. Yes, they will. I mean, they should have a seizure if it's at no. You know what? I don't want to call for nobody to have a seizure, but they're gonna act crazy and they're gonna cry and they're gonna bitch if that shit's over a 90. Because and I don't know why they should, because even if it's in the 80s, it's still higher than anything they've been getting over the last 2 years. Like, okay, let's do our little homework.
They should be grateful.
They should be grateful because if I remember correctly, a game like Returnal might have a higher score than Gears 5 or Halo 5. And if that is indeed true, which I will show it, that is not a good look because those games are supposed to be better, right? But they're not reviewing better. Well, it's already the truth on Gears. Gears 5 is sitting at a 84. And Halo 5? Halo 5 is also sitting at an 84. That's a pattern. So that's their ceiling. Disregard Forza because everybody's going to love a racing game. So please stop talking about that. There's no fucking campaign for that, so it's really no real measuring stick. But Halo 5, Gears 5.
Wait, they got a store for Gran Turismo. They don't have a store
They
for
don't got no
Forza.
damn story for Gran Turismo. You just doing fucking races and shit. I don't see no
got-
character getting out the fucking car and talking.
They got a campaign, yes.
That's not a campaign. That's just you
not what I
racing
mean,
from
man. They got
track to track. That's not bro.
racing each, yeah.
Okay.
But they have.
And
but that's
when
their
I'm talking
campaign.
about a campaign, I'm talking more like let's say a Need for
I know,
Speed.
I know.
Like you're seeing characters, you know
what
names.
the normal campaign is. I know what a normal campaign is.
Do they have that?
For racing, for their campaign, that's their campaign.
Do they
I
have
don't
that?
know if Forza has that.
Well, you said they have a campaign, so do they have like multiple characters like talking and like, hey, this is the story, and I'm racing because somebody beat my grandfather or something?
No, they don't have
So that's not a story.
No, they don't have that, Jay.
So it's no story for that for Forza. That's what you're saying. Cause I'm looking for games that have a story. That's why I don't be adding Forza because it's so easy. It is a fun game and it is a great game for what they do.
Then none of them have a story. But that's
so that's why I don't even talk about it.
Is the racing.
Let's get another game. So we normally have Halo, Gears, and Forza. Let's replace Forza with something else. What else do they have?
Okay, let's go for it. I don't know.
God damn it. Like, what the fuck?
Not a lot to choose from.
Because any other game below a 60,
I know, but
cancel Fable.
Let's go to Fable.
So
let's go to Fable. We can say Fable. Oh, we can say Fable. Look at this. Okay, look, y'all got
360.
Yeah, listen, but hear me out. Listen to this one. Fable 3, right, is sitting at a 80. Fable is sitting at an 85. Fable 2 is sitting at an 89. Why don't they talk about Fable?
Oh,
the Xbox
Fable 2
fans.
sitting at 89. That's a huge. That's
a big fucking score.
Then again, it was under the reigns of Donny D, Don Matrix. So.
But I always thought Fable 1 was better than 2 because I heard people had a problem with 2. Nobody liked 3. But I did hear there was some problem with 2, but I guess it wasn't that much of an issue because it's sitting at an 89. So,
Nice high score.
But if we was to go and see, if we was to use their latest game from Fable, it would be Fable 3. But their latest game from Fable is actually Fable Anniversary that came out in 2014, and that's sitting at a 68. And I don't know what that's all about.
You said 2014?
Yeah, Fable Anniversary on the Xbox 360 in 2014. That game is sitting... Y'all probably ain't gonna believe me. Let me show y'all. Actually, it's weird because it's an Xbox template game. Like, it literally looks like an Xbox template. It's sitting at a 68, and the user score is low as shit. And it came out during the Xbox One generation. Man. That's weird. Because Fable 1 was good, so how they fuck up on the anniversary edition of it, like... I don't understand that. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I had a lot of fun with Fable. Maybe they just fucked up on the port, but I had a lot of fun with that shit. Fable was the shit. But if you guys wanted to see what I was seeing, Fable 2, 89, Fable 3, which will be the latest in the series, so it would still be lower than Returnal. But this one, the second one, is at an 89 out of 95 reviews. User score is very low. I'm not really understanding the low user scores because I was under the impression that people did like Fable. But maybe if
I like Fable.
I like Fable too. I like 1. Sorry, the original Fable. I really like that one. Let me go see what's going on here.
I actually like 2. I don't know why people are bitching.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it. That's why they made an anniversary. They made an anniversary because the first one was on the original Xbox. But I played the first one on the Xbox 360 through backwards compatibility. So not bad. The original Fable 85, user score 8.5. But every Fable after that, the user scores dropped, and the scores dropped except for 2. So let me see what went wrong with
I
3.
guess 2 was the exception.
2 must have been the exception because we're looking at 3, and 3 has a low ass user score of 6.6. It received an 80, and this is probably where they decided that they don't want to fuck with Fable anymore.
Yeah, but that's not a good reason to let go. Let go of what you call it. That's not a good reason to let go of Lionhead, because who's gonna make a good Fable?
I don't know. But this is the sad thing. If you guys are seeing what's on screen right now, Returnal is sitting at an 86. The last Halo game is sitting at an 84. The last Gears is sitting at an 84. The last Fable is sitting at an 80. If you want to call it our weakest link, it's still higher than this. And it's a new IP. I mean, their best is not good enough. What do they expect at E3? Halo would have to go through a radical transformation like God of War 2018 for
Halo has to knock it out of the park. That's what
staying the same is not going to make the fans excited. Why? Because you already have classic Halo games that they remastered the whole Master Chief Collection, and the Master Chief Collection is what people always wanted. They like playing Halo 3 and 2, right?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The thing is, the reason they stay loyal to the old Halo, because they don't want anything to improve. Someone literally told me that ADS is pointless in Halo. And running is pointless in Halo. That's what someone told me. I'm like, simple, up to date first person shooter mechanics are pointless in a Halo game. You don't want that in your Halo game.
So that means they don't even need a new Halo then.
Pretty much.
I asked right now. Halo.
Go ahead.
In E3, they even said themselves, don't expect anything graphically like amazing.
Like
it's gonna still look like look like the same game.
And you know what? That would still get them excited, because guess what? They don't want anything to change. I literally said,
but that's not every Xbox fan. That's just the classic Halo fans, bro. There's a difference between Halo fans and Xbox fans.
But I was talking to a classic Halo fan then. That's the point.
Yeah, you're talking to classic Halo fans, and I expect that from them. But the Xbox fans that are out in front of us, the ones that we can see every day and hear every day, those guys need a game like Halo Infinite to be beyond what the Halo fans want, for it to be attractive enough to make it seem like it's a W for them. And I don't see that happening. I agree with you. They're not going to get anything amazing. They're going to get Halo. And they should just understand that's the charm of Halo, is being the same, similar to Mario. You know, there's just some games that don't really need to change. But that doesn't mean it's going to help your system progress, because you need more than just Halo. Like, Halo can come out every fucking year like Mario, and it could be doing good, but you need some other stuff. Like, you need mashed potatoes, gravy, you know what I'm saying? Corn, biscuits. You need, like, more shit on the table for this feast. It can't just be the fucking turkey at Thanksgiving. You have to have more food on the table. We just talked about it. If we take Forza out, and let's say Forza is macaroni and cheese, good macaroni and cheese, right? Forza is macaroni and cheese, and Gears is like, I don't know, some fucking candy yams. You take away the macaroni and cheese and the candy yams, and Fable is the biscuits. So what are you left with? Just the fucking turkey of Halo?
That's what they want.
That's not a feast.
Want meat, maybe?
But you're supposed to always have two types of meat. Gears could never live up to Halo, but it took the place of Halo. Halo is now what Gears used to be. Now, what happens if both Halo and Gears are the same? Well, we're looking at it. Halo 5 84 Metacritic. Gears 5, 84 Metacritic. They're the same. They're not even turkeys anymore. I don't know what they are on the table. So you don't even have a fucking Thanksgiving.
To duckling.
Yeah, I don't think it's any type of, bro. Bro, that's fucked up. Returnal beat Halo and Gears in Metacritic scores, and not even that. More people reviewed this game than these two games. Like, what's going on? I do not think, and I've never thought that E3 can save a console. E3 is all about showing people what's next. And then you decide on if that system is worth investing in or continuously investing in. What is next for Xbox? That's what I want to know.
You're going to see. Wait till Sunday.
I can't wait, but I hope everybody understands. When I see Halo, that's not a definitive reason why I would get an Xbox. I thought multiple years about getting Xbox One specifically for Sunset Overdrive. And if I did have an Xbox, you would probably also see me play Rise Son of Rome, or maybe Fable, or Fable 2. There's a handful of games that Xbox has that I would play. But as far as now, like new games, they don't have any new games. Halo Infinite is not new. Like the Halo I like to play, or I grew up playing with friends or my cousin, Halo 2 and 3. Halo 2 and 3 are already available on the Master Chief Collection. If you're a hardcore Halo fan and Halo 1, 2, and 3 is all you really care about, you might not even go transfer over to the Halo Infinite community. Especially when we know it's going to be games as a service, so they're going to have to build up that community, features, add-ons, maps, all that shit. You might actually stay where the fuck you are if you're a Halo fan. They could be doing this Halo Infinite thing for no fucking reason, because it might not make people move over there. But as far as like new games, I hope they can show something off that might actually come out in the next 6 months besides Halo. And I don't believe they're going to have any of that. I think they're going to have some indie games that are going straight to Game Pass that will be shown. I'm still waiting for an update on Scorn and Bright Memory, although I think they will be jokers, meaning they will come out and get bad scores roughly around the 69 Metacritic score criteria for Xbox, and we will forget about them in like 2 weeks after we're making fun of them. I don't know, man. Briggs, you gotta help me.
No, listen. This is what they're gonna show. They're gonna show off Halo. They're gonna show off Forza Motorsport. They're gonna show off Forza Horizon. If it's even fucking true, we don't know.
Horizon? Hell no. Hold on. No. Take Horizon out of there, bro. Horizon has no chance of showing up at E3.
What do you mean?
What, a Forza Horizon?
Yeah, yes. Because there's been rumors.
Yeah, there's been heavy rumors, True Witty. There's been heavy rumors.
Jay, the studio who works on Forza Horizon is working on freaking Fable.
Yeah, but the thing is,
but that's the rumor.
They could have had They could have had a side project working on Forza Horizon, and that's the rumor. I'm
gonna let you know, True Witty. Forza Horizon, Fable is so far away that they actually could produce a Forza Horizon game, and they still put out Fable whenever it's ready. Like Fable is a long ways away.
So right next to Forza Motorsport, really.
Well, we talked to Adam, like the Forza Motorsport isn't coming out this year. Like there's no date.
No, it's most likely coming out next year.
Yeah, exactly. So I think if they want to get an easy cash grab and some enthusiasm among their fans, get a quick Forza Horizon out there. It's not much different, but the visuals look good, and just get it out there. I could see them doing that.
No, they would be that dumb. They would be that dumb to do that. They would. Anyways. Then they're going to show off Psychonauts 2, and that's probably going to get a release day. Then they're going to show off Grounded. They're going to show off Sea of Thieves. They're going to show off Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're going to be showing off games that have already been released. They're going to be showing that. And then they're going to be showing the indie titles that they showed off last year. And then we're probably going to see Battlefield 6 there. We're probably going to see a couple of other third parties there. And then it's going to be a Bethesda showcase for the rest of the time, and they're only going to show off of probably Starfield and a couple of other games from them, and then that's going to be it. There's not going to be anything else. Nothing.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, I'm telling you, like, stuff is... A lot of the stuff that they showed off last year is not going to be ready to be shown off this year, because, again... They were just CGI trailers last year, so none of those games are going to.
But then again, we didn't receive nothing on Forza Horizon. Suddenly now that's a thing coming out. Too.
I think that could be coming out. Yes, because the thing is, there's been heavy rumors that Forza Horizon 5.
We got heavy rumors on everything. Doesn't mean anything.
No, but
let me ask you a question though. Hold on, let me interject.
A rumor is a rumor unless it's fact.
So, True Weddy, if Forza Horizon doesn't come out this year, and I'm not saying it should or whatever, but that's the rumor that they want. If it doesn't come out this year, and Halo is obviously in November, you don't really have any good pillars of games to hold up that community for the next 5-6 months. So
no, you don't.
You think they just?
Right.
I'm asking you, True Weddy. Do you think they just gonna kill themselves?
They're not gonna kill themselves.
No.
Well, they got. That's what I'm saying. That's just because we saying that Forza Horizon comes out doesn't mean it's gonna be a full game. It's probably a game that was already made for Xbox One or planned for last year. Remember, they skipped last year. We already know the pattern. And it's easy to pump out a car game, especially if it has the same content.
As I'm saying though, Jay, a rumor is only a rumor unless it's fact. It's all rumors at this point.
We'll see. We see soon enough, man.
Like, it's all prediction.
Hold on, Briggs. So you're saying that it's fact that they're gonna be at E3?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this is part of my predictions. This is what they're probably going to be showing. And the thing is, I do believe that Forza Horizon 5 is probably in development, and I believe if it is, they will show it off.
I do believe it's in development, but I don't think it's nowhere near to be shown at E3.
No, but
I got a question for both of y'all, and that will kill all this argument. If they show what he said, would it be a good E3?
No, it wouldn't be. No, absolutely.
Exactly. There you go.
It's just a game for them to have between Halo. That's all they would do. That's the only reason why Forza Horizon would even come out this year.
Like, I was just basically saying, I would believe that they would show it off, because the thing is, they would be that dumb too. They would. Like,
yeah.
Like, if it is in development, if it is ready to be shown off, they will show it off, because
again, they can make it like a Forza Horizon Xbox Series X enhancement or some dumb shit like that.
You know what? What happened if PlayStation can kill all of that with one game? If it throw footage from God of War, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
and you know,
that's why I'm happy they're going first, bro. That's why I'm happy they're going first.
Sony is petty, bro.
Sony's petty. They'll do all of that. Sony will do it.
They're petty.
Sony's not doing it because they're petty. Sony's doing it because that's just the schedule. The game got pushed back to next year. If it came out this year, it was supposed to get shown off anyway. It's gonna get shown off. It's just this is the question. They should understand it's going to get shown off. So you better have a stacked event. So people up here on PlayStation side, at least on this, we're up here trying to help them get like, hey, what Avengers can you set up to go up against Thanos? And Forza Horizon and Halo and maybe something, and then maybe we can go up against Thanos with those Avengers. You know, it's sad because we can't even help them out. We can't. Like, they don't have anything, bro.
Master Chief don't get it.
But Jay, True Woody, everybody knows that the PlayStation eventually is going to show gameplay of this game. Microsoft should also know that PlayStation is going to do this.
Okay.
Why not
Okay.
pull up all the stops?
Here's the thing.
And they're not going
Here's
to.
the thing. Here's the thing. What Microsoft needs to do to even have a decent show is show gameplay of almost every game they have shown. I
They
say
ain't doing that.
almost.
But
Nah,
that's
they
not
not
gonna
doing that.
happen.
No,
They
that's
need
not
to.
gonna
They
happen.
That
need
ain't
to.
happening.
You know
They
what?
need
I
to.
just had
They
an
need to,
epiphany,
though.
everybody.
No,
This
no,
is why they
with-
partnered
I-
up with Bethesda, because they don't have enough to show on their own.
I
Like,
know.
I agree with you. They need to, but will they? Absolutely not, because these games are not fucking ready to be shown off. Because they're not ready. These games are early.
Then they're gonna lose E3 regardless, because there's a lot more other people
Exactly.
at E3 that's got shit to show.
The main focuses of this conference are going to be some showing of single player for Halo, and then they're going to focus on the multiplayer for Halo, and
And
that's
Game
going to be
Pass?
the main show. That's going to
the only game they're gonna have gameplay for, and the bad graphics is gonna be because it's a multiplayer. We dial it down for multiplayer. I'm like, yeah.
yeah. That's because again, it's only an hour and a half show. People, we got to put this there. It's only an hour and a half. That's not enough.
That's
time.
not a lot of time. You putting two. Wait up. So it's an hour and a half show with Bethesda?
Yeah, with Bethesda. Yeah.
That's not a lot.
All right,
Yeah,
come
I
on, man.
know.
Look what Nintendo do in a couple minutes. Come on, man. That's not an excuse.
It's a
Actually,
joint.
he is right.
Bro,
He is right,
it's gonna be
but-
a lot of those dudes on stage talking about Game Pass and advertising this and xCloud, and they might not even talk about games for a long time.
Yeah, it's a joint conference with Bethesda. So one part of the show is going to be Microsoft, and one part of the show is going to be Bethesda.
But here's the thing, though. Bethesda normally does have like an hour show. So what the fuck is Microsoft gonna have
30 minutes.
gonna show?
Again, that's what I'm saying. They don't
30
have
minutes.
that much to show. They don't have to show. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're going to make
They're gonna show two shit and then leave it all to Bethesda, bro.
the main focus of the show is going to be Halo. They're going to have 20 to 30 minute gameplay demo of that game and showing off the game and whatever else they have to show off. And then the last half hour of the show is going to be Bethesda. That's what I think. Because the thing is, Microsoft
Wow.
not to show off. It's an hour.
Yo,
and a
they're riding the coattails of Bethesda because they ain't got nothing to show. That's funny as hell.
It's an hour. It's a 90-minute show. That's not a lot to show off. That's not.
Last year in half an hour, PlayStation 12, 25 games. That they showed before the PlayStation came out.
Hey,
25 games.
hey, you can't compare
bring up the
Sony to freaking Xbox, nigga.
Hey, but who's their competition? Come on, man. You got to compare them. It's not Nintendo.
But it's unfair.
Okay.
It's unfair. Sony showed 25 games. Microsoft they showed a lot of games too. Remember
No,
that?
they didn't. No, they
This
didn't.
is the
No,
article.
they
They
didn't.
had a montage for indie games that are
hold
also
on.
going to be on PC.
What year are you talking? What year are you talking? Before
Talking
the
about
system
last
was
year.
PlayStation 5 came out. The first show they did before the PlayStation 5 last year, the first show.
Are you talking about that show when Microsoft showed off Halo?
Which one we talking about? We
Because
talking about the one in May, or we talking about the July?
They did show a lot of games.
Yeah, they didn't. They showed a bunch of
Bro, yeah,
trailers, man.
No, they showed a lot.
They had a
lot of
montage.
trailers.
They had
The
a
only-
No, they showed
the only-
trailers. No, what I'm saying is that they showed a lot of trailers, but they still showed those are
Yes,
still
they
their
showed
games to
more
show.
games than PlayStation because it's easy to show off a lot of games already exist on PC that you're sharing with the Xbox ecosystem. So yes, Xbox showed more games than PS5, but not the ones you give a fuck about. Not the ones that make
Right.
an impact, that
We
you
got-
walk away from the
we
event
gotta
talking
put this-
about.
We
They
got to
didn't
put
show
this into
more games than
consideration.
PlayStation when it comes to the ones you remember.
A lot of the games that they showed off last year, some of the indie titles, are coming to PlayStation
Exactly,
as well.
like
So those can't be-
Falconeer and the Medium.
You can't count those.
I know. So if we're starting to look at games that are trickling over here and they have lost their exclusivity, we will continue to say, yeah, okay, well, then PlayStation show more games that are not, on Xbox. And Xbox showed less games that are not on, like, PlayStation. Because a lot of their games are, like you said, yeah, you're right. A lot of their games coming over
And
here.
again, Here's the part, the quote from Xbox. You've told us how excited you are about welcoming Bethesda into the Xbox family, so we know you're going to want a front row seat to the Xbox and Bethesda game showcase, a 90-minute
Nigga,
show pack.
I didn't ask to be a part of the Xbox show, nigga. Phil Sports forced them to be a part of that shit. let's
90%.
be real.
No, that's what I'm
90%
saying, because they don't have
gonna be
any
on
shit to show
PlayStation
off. So
anyway.
that's
90% of their games gonna be on PlayStation anyway.
Well, that's why they're gonna have a short show.
Yeah,
look,
because the thing-
me personally,
Hellblade
I
not
can't
be
give them.
right.
I think people need to stop giving them credit for indie games. If you know it's indie, if they labeled it under indie, the way my attitude is over the last 3 years would be like, oh, okay, cool, that might look good. Oh, this one looks good. Oh, if this one comes over, I'm gonna buy it. Like, it's like the Ascent or something like that. Like, I know when that game comes over to PlayStation, I'm gonna buy it. I know that shit ain't staying over there forever. So what we need to be looking at is their first party lineup from the first party studios that they own. Anything from a studio they don't fucking own or they don't claim is something they own or whatever, disregard that shit. You can easily give a good amount of money to an indie developer and they will allow their game to be on Xbox for a certain amount of time before bringing it to PlayStation. So I think gamers need to really disregard the indie section when Xbox is showing it, because if you look at last year, like True what he was talking about, they did show more games, but the majority of those games are not from the first party. They're not from the first party. They were not impactful.
And again,
even the first party games, not a lot of them are impactful.
If they did show any games from last year, they were CGI trailers, stuff that's not ready to be.
See, that's the thing. Like, their first party was CGI, indies were gameplay. So if you look at the games and say, hey, they show more games, look at how many games were actually in gameplay. Take away all the ones with CGI, and I guess I got to agree with DJD and even Briggs if he said that PlayStation showed more games because their games were running in real time.
They actually showed what the game was going to look like.
Exactly.
They actually showed what the game was going to look like.
I remember when they showed State of Decay 3. Do y'all remember State of Decay 3?
Everything they showed was running on PC.
Exactly. And that's not fair.
I'm looking at the showcase right now. We're not going to see State of Decay 3, and I'm shocked at this one. How in the hell did
wait. Where do you see that at, bro?
No, I'm looking at their Xbox showcase from last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that was a CGI trailer. We're not going to see that. Forza Motorsport, we might see it this year. I don't know, but again, last year, a CGI trailer wasn't in game. Mm-hmm. Everwild, that game's not going to show up because they don't even know what the fuck the game is about, so that's not going to be there. That's not going to be there. Like, come on now. Like, how in the hell are you going to create a game and not know what the game is going to be about? That's wild to me. And then again, we're not going to see Avowed from Obsidian because, again, it was CGI. We're not going to see Hellblade because that game is not fucking ready yet. We're not going to see a lot of these games, people. We're not. Like,
what are we watching?
We're watching a Game Pass promotion.
Movie.
It's an infomercial for Game Pass. That's what it is.
A movie?
No. A movie is something you really do want to watch. No, this is
and again,
no, you're staying up late at night and the shit's on TV and you have no choice but to watch it.
And again, this is why they asked Bethesda to join the showcase because they're not ready enough to show any of their games off. So they asked Bethesda to be like, "Hey, come a part of BR and give us more content to show off." That's the only reason.
No, we go all along. Their fans are gamers gonna wait. Come on.
I don't know. They made them wait. The last game that they released with AAA was, again, 640 days ago. 2 years ago, dude. So stuff is going to keep on them waiting. It's going to keep on making them wait and wait and wait. That's what's going to be the reality.
That's a crack. I swear that's a crack gaming number.
Gears 5 AAA game they released, and that was in 2019. We're about to be in 2022 next year. Like, come on now.
I swear that's a crap gamer number, bro.
But Halo Infinite, like, that's going to be the main part of their showcase because that's the only game that's technically...
Okay, we're going to sue somebody. I'm going to sue somebody. So, Skill Up on Twitter just said, I got a copy of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and my review for it goes live in 24 hours from now. Not allowed to share any details at this point, but I will say that it should be illegal to make video games that look this good. Illegal, all capital. Let's sue him.
There you go,
He's
baby.
using my words. Let's sue this guy. That's illegal.
But each reviewer has said, like, has been hinting, like,
Let me ask you a question. Did we have to go ahead to share the images that were leaked out or no? Do you think we should do that?
I don't think you can.
I don't think we can. Okay. Well, this is what I'm going to do. All three of y'all that's in here, go to the screenshot section. I'm going to share the images, direct feed images that were posted on Twitter that I saw, and it is fucking gorgeous. Oh, one of them are not. Okay, there we go. So take a look at that. These are all direct feed in-game.
Where you putting that?
Screenshot section. You got the emoji of the camera.
Okay.
It just looks fucking crazy, bro. I can't wait to go.
That game
I know,
is
right? That shit. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, bro,
dude,
all the time. It's not even in photo mode. Like, that's just running, and it looks that good. Those are the only 4 images I got. Like, I saw Xbox fan share another image, and he tried to make the game look bad. But when somebody else posted those today, I was like, yeah, I know what y'all.
This is what their showcase is going up against.
Exactly, bro.
Dude, they don't have anything, and I'm telling you this, they won't have anything. They won't have anything visually impressive or on the scale of being impressive as Ratchet and Clank or Horizon. They won't.
And you're looking right there. That image I just shared.
That's a damn shame.
The Last of Us, and Last of Us Part 2 still look better than anything on Xbox. I could pull up a Last of Us right now. People don't want that. I could pull up I'm gonna do it anyway. I could pull up the Last of Us 2 right now and embarrass Xbox Series X. Shit, I could do that shit with Uncharted on the island.
And hey, it's from Xbox's own words. Last of Us 2 is leagues better than anything Xbox has made. Leagues better. That's their own words. So
I mean, this is a competitive industry, and you don't even want to be competitive anymore. So sad.
Yeah, man. But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though?
Fan of that. How can I be a fan of that?
That just shows that you are weak. That just shows that you are weak. The fact that you have to review it and actually say that there are leads ahead of you. That just shows that you are weak, bro.
Sure, Woody. How can I be a fan of that? How can I be a fan of somebody like that? How can I be a fan of a system? Their ownership, their management, saying stuff like that. How can I be a fan of that?
How you doing, man?
I can't though, because it shows that you got no backbone. All right, look at this, right? All that shit came out in the financials, right? Do you see Sony reviewing any of their games? you see where I'm coming from? That shows you got no backbone, bro.
If anybody wants to see the images that I shared to the PlayStation Legion Discord, if you're a part of the PlayStation Legion Discord, just go down the screenshot section. It's the 4 images before you see The Last of Us. They are really good, but I don't think I'm allowed to share them out here. But
The Last of Us Part 2.
And by the way, that is direct feed, but I saved them from Twitter and I put them on there, so it could look better than that in person. But that looks great.
This man showed up The Last of Us Part 2, bro.
And it still looks better. It still looks better, bro. Chapter select, Seattle.
That's sad because once Xbox's show, when is Xbox's show, Saturday or Sunday? Which day is
Sunday. Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm telling you, Halo Infinite is not even gonna look better than Killzone Shadowfall. It's not. That's how.
Oh damn! You can't. Don't say that. That's an old game.
That's old.
How is it possible The Order 1886 looks better than that game? Please tell me.
Oh.
What the hell is The Order? Yeah. Oh, The Order. Okay. That's an old ass
game. How does The Order look better? How in the hell does Infamous Second Son, a game from 2014
launch game, Killzone Shadowfall?
That's what I said. I listed Killzone as well. How in the hell? Like, that's crazy to me.
I mean, if you're going for nostalgia, it makes sense that Halo doesn't look good. But
even from the improved screenshots that they send out, those don't even look impressive. It's like, what in the hell is going on? It's especially 1,500 plus developers on this game as well, and you're still not delivering quality-based visuals. That's crazy. All these people on this game, and you can't make the game look good.
How many people work at Gorilla?
How many people are working at Gorilla?
Yeah.
Not as much as Halo. Not as much as the people who are working on Halo 5.
I know
Halo,
Gorilla.
Infinite.
I know Gorilla has 3 teams, so I don't know the exact number.
I got the number.
Really?
95.
Headed by managing director Herman Hulst, was founded at the beginning of 2000 as the result of a merger between 3 smaller Dutch game developers, and currently employs around 95 developers.
Yeah, it's 95.
God damn, man. Come on, man. Come on. Are you gonna tell me Halo can't look good?
Nope.
Okay, and they said that more than 70 Guerrilla Games developers went over to help Death Stranding. So they yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy shit. I wanted to just show y'all, there's a little game that we have over here on PlayStation. It's called The Last of Us Part 2. It got a 60 frames per second patch, and
And again,
indeed
people,
looks better
we
than
gotta
anything
remember
on
that
Xbox.
we might see a teaser for Kojima's game as well. We might at PlayStation's conference.
Bro, they better hope we don't see what's that shit they better hope we don't see? They better hope we don't see The Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer.
I think it might be ready to show it off. I honestly do, because it's been a full year since the original game release. So I think it might be ready to be shown off. It might be able to release.
I think that's gonna be Halo competition right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Everybody think it's gonna be Horizon Zero. Well, not Horizon Zero Dawn, but the new one, Part 2. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be that multiplayer, Last of Us.
They can't. You think the multiplayer is coming this year?
It could.
I think so.
It could. If it gets pushed back to next year, I don't mind that. It's more games for next year, you know. But the thing is, I think it'll be ready to be shown off at PlayStation. Absolutely.
Even with the cell shaded on, The Last of Us Part 2 still looks better than anything on Xbox. Just letting y'all know.
God damn it, Jay.
Even for all this black marker shit, it still looks better than anything on Xbox.
But whenever PlayStation announces their event they're going to do, just know that we're going to be seeing a lot of shit. We're going to be seeing a lot of shit. Because the thing is, everything that they basically shown off at their last year's conference has already released. So they need to announce more stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, PlayStation about to just really, really, really shit on these guys. Just really, really bad. And that it's not our fault. It's just pretty much their fault. It's just it's sad. They had to merge with somebody else just to make it seem like they have something that they don't.
And I'm telling you, if Microsoft didn't merge with Bethesda and they didn't make that deal, oh God, I don't even think they would even have an E3 conference. Honestly, my God.
Wow.
Well,
They better have something to show. They better.
I don't expect anything crazy from Xbox this year. Do not.
Well, why not?
I never expect any.
If I was an Xbox fan, I would want them to show some good stuff.
Oh, I do too, but the thing is, they don't have shit ready to show. They don't. that's the sad reality
We
of
ain't
this.
have nothing for 7 years. What they've been working on 7 years.
That's instinct, and that's what I keep saying, bro. They gave up in 2015. Why aren't they still working
7
on it?
years, dude. 7 years. Nothing to show. I still gotta wait.
You still
Yeah,
gotta
you gotta
wait.
wait 2 years. Hey, Jeff. Hey, and remember what Jeff Grubb said? Their favorite insider. Jeff Grubb said, "Wait till E3 2022."
Did he really say that next year?
Yeah, he said wait till next year. Because in his live stream he said that PlayStation is scary. He said, yeah, don't expect anything from Xbox this year. Maybe in 2022. You know? So he basically said wait till E3 2022. So, and he said PlayStation is scary, which they are. And I'll tell they're fucking scary, dude. Because some of the things I've been hearing, especially from Adam, they're scary. They're fucking scary.
So let me ask you a question. I'm only asking this question because we don't have the facts, but everybody give me a percentage of the possibility that PlayStation will have an event the last week of the month, which would lead us into July, because a lot of people say,
oh, that's
anywhere
a
between the
high
end of
probability.
June. It's high. Okay, I was just wondering.
It's very high, and if it doesn't end up in June, it's going to be very early July. Just so you know, very early July. So it depends on what they want to do.
It's going to be that
course,
last week. That last week of June is the start of July. We end off on the 1st and 2nd of July on the last week of June. And that will be Thursday and Friday.
But I'm just saying PlayStation is scary. What Jeff Grubb said was true. PlayStation is scary because they have whatever they have holding close to their chest. It's big shit, and people will get jealous that a few of these games are on PlayStation. They will be.
Mr. Heisenberg with a $4.99 super chat. You said, over the next year, Bethesda is making more games for PlayStation than Xbox. Wow, that's
true.
So fucking true.
But he's not even lying.
But yeah, PlayStation is scary. That's one thing I'll give Jeff Grubb. PlayStation is scary because the stuff that they have yet to show off is it's crazy. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know everything, but I know some things. So.
What the fuck was that? I ran into a trap. A what? Explosive traps. That's where we're walking.
So I would get hyped for PlayStation Showcase. I would.
They ain't got no showcase.
No, when they announce their showcase, get hyped.
I would get hyped because they know. Well, it's not they know. They have already shown us games, and a lot of those games have already came out. So we should already expect to see new shit.
Yeah, and there's so much I want to say, but I can't. I just can't say.
I know you can't say, but I can say it.
Especially one thing that I just hope is true, because if it is, it'll be the biggest thing to ever happen. And PlayStation.
Oh God,
it could be one of the biggest
with that hype shit.
Yeah, man, I hate thinking like this. I hate thinking like this. Bro.
I can't say it because again, it could be wrong, but if it is happening, holy shit.
No, it doesn't matter.
You can't say stuff like that and leave people hanging in the list. You might as well don't say it.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
No. So I want to say something, right? I have heard from people that there's something that Sony has, a game that will blow everybody's mind. It will make everybody's jaw drop.
All right,
I don't know what that
is,
is, but I heard people say that is something that we will probably see at the June event. And I feel like...
What game do you think it is?
I would think it's either a new IP or a returning IP. That's my only thing. I don't know. I don't know out of the two. I don't know, but I would think it would be a returning IP, a game that we all know and love, because that gets reactions. Look at God of War 2018 when Kratos came out of the shadows and how people went wild. I was thinking of Metal Gear Solid, made by Bluepoint and Kojima, and I think that would blow everybody's mind because people wanted that for a long time. I think they're more than capable of making that happen. And if not, it's going to be some new IP that we don't expect, and it's going to blow minds. I mean, look at The Last of Us right now, 60 frames per second. Look how gorgeous it is. This came out last year, bro, before next gen. Are we still dealing with trolls in the chat?
But I have a few ideas of what that game is.
It don't scroll in this, right?
Which one it is, but I know one of these games is whatever it is. Like I can't say again. I can't say, but it's gonna make people jealous. That's all I'm gonna say. If it is true.
Is it an old game or a new game?
Yeah, I can't say.
Yes, you can. You can say old or new.
I can't.
Yes,
come on, man.
Can. You could say new IP or old IP, bro. You don't have to give the name. It's just like, hey, is this something old?
No.
Okay. Just say this. Is it known or is it unknown?
What do you mean by known or unknown?
Like is it known?
Like is it something that's been around already, or is it something
like a new, old or new? This is the same fucking question, but still.
It's known. I'll say that it's known.
Okay, that's all. That's all we need.
Right.
Because that's all we need. Because we've been getting rumors from that 25 game list. Remember, and then Adam multiplied that by 35 with the third party developers.
I'll say this: it's known, but it hasn't been associated with PlayStation. I'll say that.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Oh,
that's gonna be interesting.
Because again, like this, I'll just say a company went to go talk to one of their studios. I'll just say that.
Okay, well that's a lot more information than I thought you were gonna give us. But okay, okay.
But it's not necessarily related. This, whatever the known thing is that we're talking about, it hasn't been associated with PlayStation.
For how many years?
That's a very small. That's a very small number, because almost all of the games have been associated with PlayStation. Need for Speed from the PS2, but so more PlayStation, so it was associated with PlayStation.
That's up to you. Find out. That's up to you. Because I'll just say a certain company / somebody
we know
went to go talk
to Need for Speed. Sony would have released 2 racing game in the same year. Yeah. So we know it's not Need for Speed.
It's not Need for Speed, but I know. I think I know exactly who Briggs is talking about because I've heard some stuff.
Nope, not who you're thinking about, Jay.
It's not
who you're thinking about.
It's not the Divider. That. It's not the Divider.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Nope.
I could have swore it was the Divider, but it is what it is.
But Banjo Kazooie nigga. I'm like, what?
No, but I look. PlayStation. People underestimate the contacts PlayStation have. When you've been around for 5 generations and you're the reason why some companies exist today, this is the PlayStation I wanted. I wanted this PlayStation and PS4. Make those contacts. Call in those favors. You deserve it. You did a lot for the industry. Your gamers are doing a lot for the industry by buying these games. Make those fucking connections. Do it. Call them in. Call them favors in. You deserve it. So I see this actually going down this way. I see it going down today. This isn't whatever Briggs, the one game Briggs is talking about, is not going to just be one game. PlayStation's been calling in favors for a long time now. So.
Again, none of this is confirmed, but it's not confirmed to be happening, but this company did go talk to this studio. I'll say that. They did go and talk to the studio.
So you're telling me you said PlayStation, the company, talked to a studio. or the studio talked to PlayStation?
The company talked to PlayStation. The company talked to PlayStation.
So Bluepoint talked to Sony.
Huh?
So
No,
Bluepoint talked to Sony about one of their old IP. That's got to figure out which one it is.
it's not related to PlayStation though. that's the thing. It's not like
Okay.
they.
What could not be related to PlayStation that could come to PlayStation? All of a sudden.
Well, it's a lot of games that could have been on PlayStation, but they're not actually related. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot. Like it's a game that is on PlayStation. I don't know. Briggs knows, but it's a game on PlayStation that he's talking about. A game that's not associated with PlayStation that probably has been on PlayStation in the past, and they're gonna lock that shit down. Because I heard of another
You're
game.
actually correct about that, Jay. You're actually correct.
One of the games I heard about was BioShock, which a lot of people took.
Not that.
I know, but like a lot of people were like, "Hey, what? BioShock is not associated." Until I showed them, like, "Hey, do you know how many times BioShock had marketing rights and how Big Daddy was included in PlayStation All Stars? Like, you don't include a third-party game in your game unless it's associated, like Devil May Cry." Yeah. And Final Fantasy. Like, these games are third party, but they're associated heavily with PlayStation. This would make whatever game Briggs is talking about the first game, the first time this particular game is associated, because it's either being locked down permanently or locked down temporarily.
I'll say this. This company has worked with PlayStation in the past, but not on this specific project in IP. I'll just say that.
So is okay. Cool. This is oh fuck.
But a lot of company work with Sony, so that ain't narrowing it down.
They've worked with them in the past, but it's an IP that they haven't worked on before.
Okay.
It's a known IP, but it's an IP that hasn't been directly related to PlayStation.
Is it a shooting game?
This dude asked a question. Oh shit! He can't give me no more details.
Hey man, I'm trying to get the news, man.
It would have shooting. Yes, it would. But again, like, I can't say.
Oh, okay. That's not.
No.
Okay. Let's give it up. We're gonna see that shit soon. Let's give it up. Oh shit!
No, we're not gonna see it. No, Jay, we're not going to see this one soon that I'm talking about. We're not going to see this one soon.
So it's in development, but it wouldn't be shown like at a PlayStation event.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's in development, but the company did go talk to PlayStation about making this project. Okay. They did.
That's interesting.
That's
the thing. Like PlayStation, that's the secret sauce from PlayStation. They like, okay, yeah, they're scary because you got deals after other deals that people won't ever see coming. Man, it does suck when you're somebody like Xbox and you just can't do anything right.
Like, but the other project that I was saying, like, that's going to make people very jealous. That's probably going to be shown off at your event. That's probably.
Okay.
That one, right, I think, is ready to be shown off. But this other one I'm talking about, now, this would be big for PlayStation. It would be fucking huge. It would cause waves in the industry. It would.
Well, that's crazy. Wow. I'm just thinking about this. It's just like PlayStation is just on their shit, man.
Again, like I said, PlayStation is scary. Jeff Grubb was right. PlayStation is scary because they know what the fuck they're doing. They do. Like, people better not doubt.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Can I ask you something? Are they partnered with Sony?
No, they're not partnered with Sony.
Okay.
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, they've worked with Sony in the past, but again, this specific project that they were talking about with that one studio of PlayStation, they've never done they never worked with PlayStation before, and they're going to make it exclusive. Just so you know, they're going to make it exclusive.
Like,
So,
are we talking about permanent or are we talking about like timed?
like permanent.
Oh, okay. I'm happy that PlayStation understands. They know the audience that is watching their performance has some questions about that, and I also am happy they're going back to year or a year and a half timed exclusive deals because it matters more. Like it really does. Like you know, having a game exclusive for like 6 7 months, that ain't doing nothing. Look at Xbox; they look like fucking clowns doing that with Falconeer in the medium. It's fucking clown shit. So yeah,
And the Falconeer and the media are coming to PlayStation 5, so it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying. It's like it was only exclusive for a couple months. It's not a good look for anybody to do that. Just if you're gonna go to a company and get a deal done, you need to hurry up and make sure it can be a year or more. It matters more. Trust me, it matters a lot more. That shit's crazy. Bro. I can't believe how good this game looks.
what game?
The Last of Us Part 2. Like, it is so fucking good. Now it's in 60 frames, so it even looks better, but damn. Wow. That is crazy.
Sony on that Sony on that murder and shit.
We have 4 more days till Ratchet comes out, people.
I know.
But
It sucks because I got to work that day that it comes out, and then
In the
after work,
morning or the evening?
Goddamn.
You're working in the
me
morning
too,
or
but
the evening?
I'm streaming that at night. I'm streaming that at midnight.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
might
got
try
a
to
physical
tip my
copy.
toes into it at nighttime. I might.
I'm gonna get like a 1 hour stream at night before I gotta get ready for work in the morning. That's crazy. That big old that damn thrash go be streaming that shit the day before though. I can
Ah,
remember.
yeah, I
Know
already
that.
know he gonna get that shit early. He might shit. He might get that shit before the day before.
Yeah, he might get that shit 2 days before and I be streaming like that. He's gonna be streaming that shit, bro. I'm like, damn. That nigga never gets caught. Though. I'm surprised about that. That nigga never gets caught by Sony.
Oh, it's like caught by Sony for what? Like, oh, playing the game early? Oh, you can play the game a day
Yeah,
early.
playing it early.
It ain't no problem with that. It's like if you play that shit
No,
like
there's no wrong with playing the game
a
early, but he's streaming it early.
well, I mean, sometimes certain developers, depending on how the game is, they don't give a fuck. Like, there's some people that care more than others, and it all depends on how early it is. If he had it like weeks early, there'd be a problem. If you know, but for him to have like, I think the last game he had like maybe a day or two early. Nah, they ain't gonna do shit to it.
Yeah,
They was confident in Returnal. They good, and I'm not sure if when did he stream it. Returnal, did he stream it?
he's streaming it 2 days before.
Okay. You know, the other people already had the shit. You know what I'm saying? The journalists
Yeah,
and shit, had already did the press release. I think it was the week before, right? With the live stream. So they probably didn't even know. Yeah, it's no big deal. But yeah, I know a lot of third party developers, they do not like you doing that. Yeah. I'm actually trying to play this game and I don't know why. It was just a show. Oh, there you go. There it is. Ooh.
yeah, bro. That shit was still pretty much.
Damn, bro, this shit crazy. Kill these motherfuckers like that. Mm. I swear, this is a fucking gorgeous game. Damn, man.
Last of Us.
Like, what they gonna do now? Like, what do they do after The Last of Us? Like, whatever.
I mean, after Factions?
Yeah, after that. Like, what do they do? I can't wait to see what they do next. Like, Naughty Dog. I just can't wait. Look how beautiful that looks.
I'll just say that I hope that their new IP, whatever they're doing, I hope it's a sci-fi IP like it's been rumored to me. Really.
Yo, that's the thing that everyone keeps saying, but like, I want it to be a strictly RPG. The reason why, because
it could
Santa
be
Monica's making a sci-fi game.
It could be a RPG though. Like it could be a sci-fi RPG.
That's the thing. Like, everybody making sci-fi, but sci-fi is a wide genre. Just because it's sci-fi doesn't mean it's the same type. Everybody, like, we got Returnal that's sci-fi. You know what I'm saying? But not whatever Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica doing doesn't mean their type of sci-fi is gonna be exactly the same each other. Like, most people think of sci-fi, they think in space. I don't think both of them gonna release 2 space sci-fi games. And even if they do, those studios are so different, it would look crazy. Oh my god. Fucking bastard. Let me get the fuck off this game because I'm just blown away. I'm just blown away at the beauty.
You know what though? Let's be honest
gorgeous.
though. God of War may be coming to the PlayStation 4, but the sci-fi game that they're making, that won't be on PlayStation 4.
I'm fine with that.
That's the one I'm excited for.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Just wait till Sony's event, then we're gonna see it. Wait till Sony's event, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Like, again, that game alone will shut people up down in a PlayStation, because, man, I can imagine
whatever.
What?
Yeah, but how long has Santa Monica been working on this new IP though?
Oh, Santa Monica.
Hasn't it been about a year or so?
They started work on it after God of War 2018, I think. I think they started work on that.
That's 2 years. Oh shit.
I can't wait. Like, I don't care what
I actually want to see a trailer. Actually, I actually do want to see a trailer now. Actually, just see what genre or type they even looking at as a sci-fi.
Because a lot of people, when they think of sci-fi, they always think like space. But you can make a sci-fi game that's a RPG set in fucking medieval times. Like, anything can be considered sci-fi.
Sci-fi game set in medieval times. How do you gonna figure that? Look,
Final Fantasy is sci-fi, and there is some medieval lore to the early Final Fantasies.
Final Fantasy is more it's mixed. That's the difference.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Mixed. So you could have a sci-fi game that is not just a person in space. I think that everybody on PlayStation side, they keep like hearing sci-fi or they keep saying space, and they think it's gonna be the same as a spaceman. Like, I just don't see that happening. I don't see us having tons of fucking games with people in space. But hey, I can't tell y'all what to think. If y'all think that every game gonna be the same, I'll let y'all think that until the day that we see it's not.
I think it could be more of a colonial type.
I don't know. I don't know shit, so I'm gonna let people guess what they want to guess, because it's a little irritating to try to tell people what not to say or what not happening, because I don't know anything and we don't know anything. So I don't like going down that rabbit hole, because that makes me look like an Xbox fan, because they be fucking hypothesizing every fucking podcast. Oh, this is happening, and it just don't happen. So
Yeah,
just keep your
like,
expectations in check, everybody, because you don't want to be let down if it doesn't turn out the way you
and
think.
again, like, don't expect to see anything from like Naughty Dog, regarding their IP or anything.
Oh,
Don't
I don't expect anything
expect the
from Naughty Dog
faction.
anytime soon.
Expect the factions mode. I would expect that.
Yeah.
For Santa Monica, they're gonna show off God of War. Obviously, they might show a teaser for their new IP, but again, don't expect it. Just go in there expecting God of War. Don't expect the new IP. You know, like we
Oh
have
no,
to keep.
I don't expect a new IP from none of them. I expect factions from Naughty Dog, and then I expect freaking God of War from in-
And
from
again,
freaking.
I do think that London Studios' new AAA IP that they're working on might be ready to be shown off. It might, but again, they could save it.
Yeah, but here's the thing: what they've been talking about is all been open world game, and what open world game do they have except for the Getaway? They don't
Exactly.
have any open
Yeah,
world game.
that could be shown off. It could be a remake of that.
The Getaway, but the Getaway will really conflict with their relationship with Rockstar's game Grand Theft Auto. They're both sandbox open world
I
games.
just saw that YouTube deleted a lot of the fucking dislikes already, because it was sitting at like 39. Yeah, it was sitting at 39, and now it's sitting at 33. So, yeah, I told them, but they like doing that shit for unknown reasons. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen.
They're not just fucking with you, Jay. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not
They're
fucking with
thinking
me,
that if they keep getting,
because I'm gonna keep going and gaming, and that shit don't bother me, man. I'm gonna be here every fucking day. I'm cool.
hey, but if they think it bothers you, though, that's the thing. They think they get all them dislikes up, they gonna piss you off. they don't
I
really know
guess.
much.
I mean, that's why they're trolls, because they look for a reaction. They're not looking for games. Like, I'm up here looking for games. These dudes are looking for other men's attention. It's weird, and it will never
Other
stop
men's
being
attention.
weird.
That's so fucking gay, though. Come
Hey
on,
man,
bro. Like,
look.
you
The
don't
thing
gotta say it
is,
like that. You don't gotta say it like that.
if you're gonna make a YouTube channel that's all about JTech, that has to look weird.
Yo, but you don't gotta say it like that, no man. That's just gay.
Well, I mean, I'm saying it like I see it, and that's how I see it. The worth of some of their channels are based on how many videos they can make about JTech.
Well, then they got issues. Then they got
Because the
real
JTech
issues.
videos that they produce are the only videos on their YouTube channel that get a lot of views. They can't make a video. I could go make a video and have a topic and just show you guys an indie title, and it'll get more views than any of their other videos that they make about video games or they have gameplay of. I have gameplay videos that are thousands, 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, 80,000 views, and they're just gameplay videos. The only way they can get people to look in their direction is for them to insult or harass or stalk another person, and normally that's JTech. And I don't understand when they're gonna grow up, because most of them are young. But wow, bro, it is sad. It is really, really sad to watch individuals like that. I've saw a lot of them rise and fall, by the way, too. Like, a lot of them get so bored because I don't reply to them or respond to them in a YouTube video that they kind of don't know what to do, and they wander off, and then they just fucking leave YouTube. It's because they were counting so hard on a reply in order to keep the drama going back and forth, and they don't get that reply, and then they can't fucking do shit. Like the individual that wanted to debate. He thinks I'm going to debate him when we got all these games coming out and E3 around the corner? Fuck no. You had your chance on Saturday. Caleb Kaiser with the $5 super chat. I want a Sucker Punch to develop the canceled game Prophecy. Yeah, it's always a hidden secret, isn't it, when you cancel a game? And I think that they really need to be a little bit more honest because some gamers would actually want these games being made. Now, see, the business side of PlayStation is the reason why some of these games were canceled. And I kind of wish that, they would give gamers a say in the matter because we might actually like these games that they cancel. So that's a good super chat, Caleb.
But again, that's just crazy to me that PlayStation has that many new IPs in the development. That's crazy to
Yeah.
me. I believe it, but the thing is, like, that's a lot of new IPs, and that's what we need more of now these days is quality new IPs. Like, the PlayStation's doing that.
We will end off this stream with Days Gone mods. We only got about some minutes.
Wait, Days Gone mods?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the YouTube app on my PS5 to search Days Gone mods to see what pops up.
Oh Lord, please don't be looking stupid.
I don't know. It's really whatever they pop up. I know they got a shirtless deacon. The Ultimate Infinity Horde. That was a new mod I saw on here. It doesn't seem like they got a lot of character mods. Getting fully out of the map on Days Gone. That was 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I guess somebody was able to get out the map on the PS4 version. I don't really see any mods.
Okay.
No, I'm not seeing any
Maybe they don't like the game.
Yeah. Well, we already knew that. That's
Maybe
not the one they want.
Maybe they can't mod a naked picture because it's a freaking man.
I think they can do whatever they want. They have the skills to do it, but like you said, they're not interested in the game enough to do mods.
Yeah, but they can't do a new mod because it's not a woman of a female character.
Yo, they got Deacon's wife, and they actually have a good amount of female characters in Days Gone. If they really, truly wanted to. Oh, okay. So there we go. Yeah, this dude is changing the character to different characters. So he did mod the game in a way where he can use any character, not just Deacon. So, in that
who's he
respect,
playing? Who does he play?
yeah, he's just scrolling through all the characters in the game. Every single character that's in the game, even the characters we don't have names like dummy characters, enemies. He has everything right there. He can select anything. He can select any type of outfit for that character or kind of like anything. That's the benefit of PC gaming. The options you literally just have unlimited options.
It's pathetic. It's stupid.
I'm not seeing the mod
story,
support
but
that we normally see for other games where they add other characters to it. That's weird. It's weird that a game that's with the Unreal Engine is not as modded as heavily as you would think it.
Also, I hope that rumor with Ben Studio is true as well. The rumor that came out is they are using the PS5 version of the Decima engine.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
and I hope that's true because the thing is they would do crazy stuff with that engine. Oh my gosh.
And what game?
Especially what
about?
they did.
Oh, Sony Ben.
Ben Studios' new game, new IP.
Oh yeah.
So, especially what they did with the Unreal Engine 4 for Days Gone. I can only imagine what they're going to do with the upgraded version of Decima engine. My God.
Well, this has been a great stream. Sadly, I have to go to work because I gotta pay bills and stuff. But again, I cannot fucking wait.
Gotta make money, man.
Yeah, I gotta make that money, man. So, like I said, first official channel upgrade is actually next week, but you might see the unboxing.
So they turn Deacon into a woman now.
Well, yeah, just the PC fans, they do stuff like that. But Everybody have a great day. Have a great Monday. Monday is not the best day of the week, but please try your best to have a good Monday. I will see you tomorrow on time
Monday's a
so we
boring
can
day.
cover the Ratchet and Clank reviews in the morning. I cannot fucking wait to do that.
10 o'clock.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
10
I
o'clock
bet they
in the
don't know none
morning,
of
so
these
we're going to
characters.
be
I bet
here
they don't
10
know none of
o'clock,
these characters.
everybody. Huh?
I bet these niggas don't know none of these characters they're scrolling through.
Yeah.
What are you talking
They
about?
don't. Oh, he's talking about the mod. I was showing off looking for some Days Gone mod videos on
Oh,
YouTube, and I found a random video, and it looked like somebody dove into the inner workings of the video game and was able to basically pull up every variation of every character and every outfit that character might have wore or put an outfit. It's it's PC shit. But yeah, they didn't like the game enough to like add Snake or add Kratos like they do with Grand Theft Auto. Like, so we're not seeing a lot of that shit. Even on Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding, like we're not really seeing the mod community really take over those games the way that they normally do for others. So I just would take it at the major mod community doesn't really respect the PlayStation exclusives they already have access to. But if they were to get something like Bloodborne or Spider-Man, I think it might change a little bit. Guys, I see you here bright and early tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Ratchet and Clank, which I do believe will be higher than Gears 5 and Halo 5. So I do believe Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart will be higher than that 84 on Metacritic. If it's not, I don't know what to say to you, but I definitely believe it will. Okay,